Cancer. Just hearing the word is enough to send a chill down your spine. It's no longer some far-off disease we only hear about in the news. It's here, in our neighborhoods, our families, and for some, even in our own bodies. Parents, siblings, friends, people we love. And while modern treatments like chemotherapy, surgery, and advanced medications have made incredible progress, the reality is sobering. Cancer cases are rising faster than ever. Why? Could it be that the air we breathe, the food we eat, and even the stress we carry are quietly wearing down our body's natural defenses? Here's the hard truth. Cancer doesn't make noise. It doesn't knock on the door before it moves in. It grows quietly, often for years, without any obvious symptoms. By the time it makes itself known, the fight is already harder. But here's the good news. You have more power than you think. In fact, research shows there are certain everyday foods, humble, inexpensive, and sitting right in your own kitchen, that can help your body fight back. Tiny nutritional powerhouses that can strengthen your immune system, repair cell damage, and make it harder for cancer to take hold. In today's video, we'll uncover 6 powerful seeds backed by science that can help your body naturally defend itself. Some you've eaten before, some you've never heard of. And the last one? It's so rare, yet so potent, it might be the most powerful of all. So, if you're over 50 and you care about protecting your health, your independence, and your future, stick with me until the end. This could be one of the most important things you hear all year. If this is your first time here, I'm Dr. James, and this is It's Better Health, where we uncover science-backed ways to help you live stronger, longer. If that sounds like something you need, hit that subscribe button now, so you never miss what's coming next. Let's get started with the furs. Seed number 6, macadamia seeds. If you've ever cracked open a macadamia seed, you know it's no easy task. That thick, rock-hard shell is nature's armor, protecting one of the most nutrient-rich foods you can put in your body. And inside, a buttery, smooth treasure that's far more than just a gourmet indulgence. While most people enjoy macadamias for their rich, creamy flavor, researchers have discovered something far more valuable. Macadamia seeds are one of nature's most concentrated sources of cancer-fighting nutrition. The secret starts with their fat profile. Around 75% of the fat in macadamia seeds is monounsaturated fat, the same heart-healthy fat found in olive oil. These fats do more than support your heart. They help stabilize cell membranes, reduce inflammation, and protect your DNA from oxidative stress, the type of cellular damage that can lead to cancer over time. Why does this matter for cancer prevention? Because cancer often begins with a single damaged cell. When oxidative stress from free radicals isn't controlled, that damage can multiply. The monounsaturated fats in macadamia seeds, along with their antioxidant compounds, act like a shield, reducing the risk that damaged cells will grow out of control. But that's just the beginning. Macadamias are rich in manganese, a trace mineral most people don't get enough of. Just 28 grams, about 10 to 12 nuts, can give you around 1.5 milligrams of manganese, which helps your body activate its antioxidant defenses, repair damaged cells, and protect DNA from mutations that can trigger cancer. And here's something even more interesting. Macadamias contain phytosterols, plant compounds shown to slow the growth and spread of certain cancer cells, especially in breast and prostate tissue. For adults over 50, this is critical. Our natural repair systems slow down with age, meaning our cells are more vulnerable to abnormal changes. By adding macadamia seeds to your diet, you're giving your body an extra layer of protection. How to enjoy them without overdoing it? Because macadamia seeds are calorie-dense, you only need a small amount each day, about 10 to 12 nuts. You can sprinkle crushed macadamias over your morning oatmeal. Blend them into smoothies for a creamy texture. Add them to salads for a satisfying crunch. Or simply enjoy them raw as a midday snack. Their healthy fats also promote satiety, meaning you'll feel full longer and be less tempted by processed snacks that can inflame the body and weaken immunity. The bottom line? Macadamia seeds aren't just a treat. They're a natural, daily defense system for your cells. By making them a small but consistent part of your diet, you're helping your body stay resilient, energized, and well defended against the cellular damage that leads to cancer. Seed number 5, watermelon seeds. When most people eat watermelon, they spit out the seeds without a second thought. But in many cultures, especially during family gatherings and celebrations, red watermelon seeds have been a cherished snack for generations. Their rich color isn't just festive. It's a sign of the powerful nutrients packed inside. And while your grandparents may not have known the science, they knew something was special about them. Today, research confirms what tradition always hinted at. These little seeds carry an arsenal of cancer-fighting compounds. The star of the show is lycopene, a potent antioxidant famous for protecting cells from oxidative stress, one of the main triggers behind cancer development. Lycopene works like a bodyguard for your cells, intercepting harmful free radicals before they can damage DNA. Here's the surprising part. Just 100 grams of red watermelon seeds can provide up to 75 milligrams of lycopene. That's almost 3 times more than you'd get from a ripe tomato, one of the most well-known lycopene sources. This makes watermelon seeds a true powerhouse for anyone looking to strengthen their defenses naturally. But lycopene is just the beginning. Around 38% of the fat in watermelon seeds comes from linoleic acid, an essential omega-6 fatty acid that helps reduce chronic inflammation and boost immune function. For seniors, whose immune systems naturally slow down with age, keeping inflammation in check is critical to lowering cancer risk. Watermelon seeds also provide a trio of essential nutrients. Magnesium supports DNA repair and keeps your cells functioning at their best. Zinc boosts immune health and helps defend against abnormal cell growth. Vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects cell membranes from damage. All three are crucial for maintaining vitality and protecting against cancer as we age. A seed with history and heart. Beyond their nutritional power, watermelon seeds carry something equally important: emotional nourishment. They're part of traditions, family moments, and cultural heritage, a reminder that food can heal not just the body, but also the soul. How to eat them for maximum benefit. Skip the artificially colored, overly salted versions sold in some markets. Those can harm your kidneys and liver over time. Instead, soak raw seeds in warm water for a few hours to soften their outer shell. Lightly toast them in a dry pan to bring out their aroma and make them easier to digest. Enjoy a small handful, 15 to 20 grams, daily. You can also grind them into powder for smoothies, sprinkle them over salads, or even blend them into a homemade plant-based milk. Moderation matters. While they're nutrient-dense, eating too many at once may cause bloating or minor cholesterol spikes. But in the right amount, watermelon seeds become a simple, tasty, and powerful habit that supports your body's natural defenses. The truth is, sometimes the most potent anti-cancer foods aren't exotic or expensive. They're the ones our ancestors quietly passed down, one seed at a time. Seed number 4, millet. At first glance, millet might look plain, a small, pale grain that often gets overlooked in grocery aisles. It doesn't have the deep color of blueberries or the exotic charm of chia seeds. But make no mistake, this humble grain hides a cancer-fighting power few people talk about. For centuries, millet has been a dietary staple in parts of Asia and Africa, quietly nourishing communities with its dense nutritional profile. And now, modern research is finally catching up to what traditional wisdom has known all along. Millet is one of the most underrated superfoods for protecting health, especially as we age. The polyphenol advantage. Just 100 grams of millet delivers up to 120 milligrams of polyphenol, plant-based antioxidants that neutralize free radicals before they can damage DNA and trigger the chain reactions that lead to cancer. This is significantly higher than what you'd find in common staples like white rice or refined wheat. Free cell growth. Polyphenol in millet act like a built-in fire brigade, stopping the damage before it spreads. Studies suggest these compounds may lower the risk of breast cancer and colon cancer, two of the most common cancers in adults over 50. For seniors, whose natural defense systems may be slower, adding antioxidant-rich foods like millet can make a meaningful difference. Magnesium for more than muscle. Millet isn't just about antioxidants. It's also an excellent source of magnesium, about 114 milligrams per 100 grams. Magnesium plays multiple roles in keeping you strong. Relaxes blood vessels for better circulation. Supports heart health by reducing strain on the cardiovascular system. Regulates cell growth and prevents abnormal replication, a key step in cancer prevention. For older adults working to protect both their heart and their cellular health, magnesium from millet offers a natural, reliable ally. Simple to add, powerful in impact. The beauty of millet is its versatility. You don't need exotic recipes to benefit from it. Stir 2 to 3 tablespoons of cooked millet into soups or stews. Swap it for rice in your favorite stir fry. Use it in a warm breakfast porridge with cinnamon and a handful of berries. These small swaps, repeated daily, can quietly strengthen your defenses against both cancer and heart disease without expensive supplements or complicated diets. A grain worth remembering. Millet may not be trendy, but its strength lies in exactly that. It's simple, affordable, and packed with nutrients your body can actually use. By adding it to your diet a few times a week, you're giving your body the tools it needs to repair, protect, and thrive, one spoonful at a time. Seed number 3, sesame seeds. If you've ever sprinkled sesame seeds over a stir fry, tasted the creamy richness of tahini and hummus, or bitten into a loaf of bread topped with their golden specks, you might think of sesame seeds as just a garnish. But the truth is, these tiny seeds have been quietly guarding human health for thousands of years, and modern science is finally catching up to what ancient cultures already knew. From the bustling spice markets of the Middle East to the quiet kitchens of Japan, sesame seeds have been treasured not just for their nutty flavor, but for their medicinal properties. And now, research confirms they hold two rare plant compounds, sesamin and sesamol, that make them uniquely powerful in the fight against cancer. The cancer-fighting compounds inside. Sesamin and sesamol are lignans, specialized plant antioxidants, with a remarkable ability to block the development and spread of certain cancer cells. In particular, studies have shown their protective effects against colorectal cancer and breast cancer, two cancers that become more common as we age. One 2017 study in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that sesame seed extracts could significantly slow the progression of cancerous cells. This isn't a vague superfood claim, it's a documented biological effect. These lignans act like microscopic shields, intercepting harmful free radicals before they can damage DNA and trigger uncontrolled cell growth. And here's where it gets even more relevant for seniors. After age 50, the body's natural antioxidant defense system slows down, making it harder to neutralize this cellular damage. That's why adding antioxidant-rich foods like sesame seeds becomes more than just a health choice. It's a protective strategy, more than just cancer prevention. Sesame seeds also deliver a mineral profile that rivals many supplements, but in a form your body can actually absorb. Calcium. Just 100 grams of whole sesame seeds contain about 975 milligrams of calcium. That's more than the same amount of cow's milk. Strong bones are essential for avoiding fractures, maintaining mobility, and preserving independence in later years. Magnesium. About 351 milligrams per 100 grams, a mineral that supports smooth muscle function, healthy nerve signals, and blood pressure regulation. Iron and zinc both play vital roles in oxygen transport, immune defense, and wound healing. For older adults, this nutrient combination is a triple win, supporting bone strength, muscle coordination, and cancer resistance all at once. How to use sesame seeds for maximum benefit. You don't need to eat a lot to see the benefits. Just 1 to 2 tablespoons, 10 to 20 g, per day is enough to provide a steady supply of these protective nutrients without overloading your digestion. Easy ways to enjoy sesame seeds. Sprinkle them over oatmeal or Greek yogurt in the morning. Add them to smoothies for a subtle nutty note. Stir into sautéed vegetables for added crunch and flavor. Use tahini, sesame paste, as a dip for raw veggies or as a dressing base for salads. Toast lightly over low heat to enhance flavor without destroying delicate antioxidants. If you want the most nutrition, choose unhulled sesame seeds. They contain more calcium and fiber than the hulled variety. And remember, toasting should be gentle. High heat can degrade sesamin and sesamol, along with vitamin E. Why seniors shouldn't overlook this tiny seed. In the grand scheme of cancer prevention, sesame seeds are proof that sometimes the smallest foods have the biggest impact. They work quietly in the background, protecting DNA, fortifying bones, improving circulation, so you can keep moving, living, and enjoying life with more strength and less fear of illness. It's easy to underestimate them because they don't come in a flashy package or make bold claims on a label. But a small daily habit of adding sesame seeds to your meals could be one of the simplest, most effective steps you take towards staying healthy after 60. Think of them as a daily insurance policy, one you sprinkle right onto your plate. Seed number 2, almonds. If you've ever reached for a handful of almonds thinking, it's just a healthy snack, you're right. But you're also underestimating just how powerful these little nuts really are. For centuries, almonds have been a symbol of vitality and longevity. Ancient Persian texts praised them for boosting stamina. In Mediterranean cultures, they were often given as gifts to wish someone good health. Now, modern science confirms what tradition always hinted at. Almonds don't just nourish you. They actively help protect your body against some of the most dangerous diseases we face as we age, including cancer. The antioxidant armor inside almonds. One of the biggest reasons almonds are so effective in cancer prevention is their vitamin E content. Just 100 grams of almonds provide about 25 milligrams of vitamin E, a potent fat-soluble antioxidant. Think of vitamin E as a fire extinguisher inside your cells. It neutralizes free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage cell membranes, disrupt DNA, and set off the chain reactions that lead to cancer. For older adults, this protection is critical because our bodies naturally accumulate more oxidative stress over time, especially from environmental toxins, poor diet, and chronic inflammation. And vitamin E isn't working alone. Almonds are also rich in polyphenol and flavonoids, plant compounds that have been shown to slow the multiplication of cancer cells, particularly in the breast, colon, and prostate. These compounds help keep abnormal cells from spreading, giving your immune system more time to detect and destroy them before they become a threat. Stress, immunity, and cancer risk. Here's something you might not hear often. Your emotional health is deeply linked to your cancer risk. Chronic stress suppresses immune function, making it harder for your body to keep rogue cells in check. Almonds contain about 270 milligrams of magnesium per 100 grams, a mineral that not only helps regulate blood pressure and muscle function, but also calms the nervous system and reduces stress hormones. That means better emotional balance, improved sleep quality, and a stronger immune system, all factors that contribute to lower cancer risk. How to eat almonds for maximum benefit. To get the protective benefits without overdoing the calories, aim for 20 to 30 grams a day, roughly a small handful. But here's a simple trick to unlock even more nutrition. Soak your almonds. Soaking almonds for 6 to 8 hours reduces phytic acid, a natural compound in the almond skin that can block the absorption of minerals like iron, calcium, and zinc. makes them easier to chew and digest, especially for seniors with sensitive teeth or weaker digestion. Enhances nutrient bioavailability, meaning your body can absorb more of the good stuff. After soaking, you can eat them plain, blend them into smoothies, chop them over salads, or grind them into almond butter for a creamy spread. A daily habit worth keeping. Almonds aren't flashy. They don't promise overnight miracles. But when eaten consistently, they help build a quiet, steady shield of protection around your cells. And in the fight against cancer, where prevention is worth far more against cancer, where prevention is worth far more than cure, that's exactly the kind of ally you want on your side. So the next time you reach for a snack, skip the processed crackers or sugar-laden bars. Grab a handful of almonds instead. You're not just feeding your hunger, you're feeding your longevity. Seed number 1, pumpkin seeds. They may be small, they may be humble, but in the fight against cancer, pumpkin seeds are a giant. These little green kernels, often thrown away when carving pumpkins, are actually one of nature's most concentrated sources of nutrients that help your body detect, repair, and destroy abnormal cells before they turn dangerous. Why pumpkin seeds are a cancer-fighting powerhouse? Let's start with zinc, the mineral that makes pumpkin seeds truly stand out. In just 100 grams, you get about 7 milligrams of zinc, making them one of the richest natural sources available. Zinc plays a critical role in strengthening your immune system so it can recognize and eliminate cancer cells early, repairing damaged DNA to prevent mutations from becoming tumors, balancing hormones, which is especially important for men's prostate health, where zinc helps keep tissues healthy and reduces the risk of prostate cancer. And it's not just zinc. Pumpkin seeds are also loaded with magnesium, crucial for regulating cell growth and preventing the uncontrolled cell division seen in cancer. Manganese supports your body's natural antioxidant defense system. Vitamin E, another potent antioxidant that shields your DNA from oxidative stress and damage. This trio works together to reduce chronic inflammation, a hidden driver behind many types of cancer, including breast, colon, and prostate. The phytosterol advantage. Pumpkin seeds are also rich in phytosterols, plant compounds that look a lot like cholesterol at a molecular level. This allows them to block cholesterol absorption in the gut, protecting your heart. But here's the exciting part. Research shows phytosterols can slow the growth of cancer cells by interfering with abnormal cell replication and supporting normal, healthy cellular turnover. This makes pumpkin seeds a double win, fighting both cardiovascular disease and cancer risk at the same time. How to eat them for maximum benefit. Aim for about 30 grams a day, roughly a small handful. They're incredibly versatile. Sprinkle them over salads or roasted vegetables for a nutty crunch. Stir them into oatmeal or yogurt for extra protein and healthy fats. Blend them into smoothies for a creamy texture and a nutrient boost. Pro tip for seniors. Eat them raw or lightly toasted at low heat, 150 to 160 degrees Celsius / 300 to 320 degrees Fahrenheit for 8 to 10 minutes. Over-toasting at high temperatures can destroy vitamin E and reduce mineral content. Want to maximize absorption? Pair them with vitamin C-rich foods like fresh bell peppers, kiwi, or lemon juice. Vitamin C helps your body absorb more iron from the seeds, which supports oxygen delivery to every cell, including muscle and immune cells. And if whole seeds are hard to digest, simply grind them into a fine powder before eating. This makes them easier on your stomach and helps release more of their cancer-fighting compounds. Small seed, big impact. Cancer prevention isn't about one miracle food. It's about daily habits that strengthen your body's defenses over time. Pumpkin seeds are one of the easiest habits to adopt, affordable, shelf-stable, and simple to use. So next time you see a pumpkin, or even just a bag of seeds at the store, think twice before overlooking them. You could be holding one of the most powerful, natural shields your body has against disease. How to prepare and eat seeds for maximum cancer-fighting power. It's one thing to eat healthy foods, but it's another thing entirely to absorb all the nutrients they offer. You'd be surprised how often people make the effort to eat nutrient-rich seeds, yet barely see results, simply because their body can't unlock those nutrients properly. So let's fix that. Here are the 3 key ways to get the most out of every seed on this list. Number 1. Toast lightly, never burn. Eating seeds raw is fine, but lightly toasting them makes them easier to digest and boosts flavor. The sweet spot is 150 to 160 degrees Celsius, 300 to 320 degrees Fahrenheit, for 8 to 10 minutes. This gentle heat reduces phytic acid, a natural substance in seeds that blocks mineral absorption, while keeping sensitive antioxidants like vitamin E intact. Avoid high heat. Roasting at high temperatures can destroy omega-3 fats and other delicate nutrients, undoing the very benefits you're after. Number 2. Pair with vitamin C for better mineral absorption. Iron from plant-based sources, like seeds, can be tricky for the body to absorb. The solution? Vitamin C. It acts like a key that unlocks the iron and helps your body use it more efficiently. Examples: sprinkle pumpkin seeds over a salad with fresh bell peppers and a squeeze of lemon. Blend sesame seeds into a smoothie with kiwi, pineapple, or orange. Add ground watermelon seeds to yogurt with sliced strawberries. This small pairing trick can double or triple the amount of iron you actually absorb, which means better oxygen delivery to your cells, more energy, and stronger immunity. Number 3. Grind for easier digestion. Seeds have tough outer shells, and for some seniors, especially those with slower digestion, that can mean most of the nutrients pass right through without being used. Grinding your seeds into a powder breaks down those barriers, making minerals, antioxidants, and healthy fats instantly more available to your body. Use a coffee grinder, blender, or mortar and pestle. Aim for 20 to 30 grams, about 2 tablespoons, per day for most seeds. Quick snack idea: cancer-fighting energy bars. Want a simple, ready-to-go snack that combines multiple cancer-protective seeds? Try this. Ingredients: 50 grams pumpkin seeds, 30 grams ground sesame seeds, 2 to 3 tablespoons natural peanut butter or raw honey, a small handful of oats. Optional boost: add a teaspoon of cocoa powder, rich in flavonoids, or turmeric, powerful anti-inflammatory. Instructions. Step 1. Mix all ingredients in a bowl until sticky. Step 2. Press into a small dish or pan. Step 3. Refrigerate for 30 minutes, then cut into bars. These bars are perfect for a midday pick-me-up, a post-walk snack, or even a healthy dessert. Bottom line: seeds may be tiny, but they carry massive health power, especially when prepared the right way. By toasting gently, pairing with vitamin C, and grinding when needed, you're giving your body every chance to soak up the cancer-fighting compounds locked inside. And the best part? You don't need to overhaul your diet. Just a few tablespoons of these seeds each day can quietly but powerfully strengthen your body's defenses for years to come. Final thoughts: tiny seeds, mighty protection. Cancer can feel like a big, overwhelming enemy. But here's the truth most people don't hear. Your body has built-in defenses, and every single day, through the choices you make, you can strengthen them. These 6 seeds we've talked about today: macadamia, watermelon, millet, sesame, almonds, and pumpkin, are not magic bullets. But they are concentrated packages of antioxidants, minerals, and protective plant compounds that science shows can help lower your risk and keep your cells healthy. And here's the best part: they're affordable, they're accessible, and they're easy to add to the foods you already love. You don't have to eat all 6 every single day. But if you can start by making just one swap, replacing a processed snack with a handful of almonds, sprinkling sesame seeds on your salad, or tossing pumpkin seeds into your morning oatmeal, you'll be taking a meaningful step toward protecting your health. Because cancer prevention isn't one giant change, it's small, consistent habits repeated day after day, year after year, that build a stronger, more resilient you. So here's my challenge to you. Tomorrow, choose at least one seed from this list and make it part of your meal. Do it again the next day, and the next. Over time, you'll be amazed at how those tiny seeds can help you feel stronger, more energized, and more in control of your health. If you found this video helpful, please like it, share it with someone you love, and subscribe to It's Better Health. That way, you'll never miss our next science-backed tip to help you live stronger longer. Because you deserve a future where your body is nourished, your energy is steady, and your health is in your hands, one seed at a time.